Okay, I wanted to do a Wisp build because I actually decided to make a couple of changes to Wisp in order to make her really strong, taking advantage of the Quadra XP fortnight that came recently. Here we are in the simulacrum with Wisp, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up against some level 165 corrupted heavy gunners. I'm going to unequip my weapon because this is actually not a build that requires a weapon per se. And as soon as I press 2, you already know what I've done. So let's just kill these guys. Or girls. Because corrupted heavy gunners are in fact ladies. And we're just going to burn them all. Burn them in their homes. Burn them in their cribs. Burn them all. As a certain Mad King once said. I don't know why I'm making a Game of Thrones reference, but yeah, there we go. Burning them, of course, with the power of the sun. Now, I am not supercharging my Soul Gate until absolutely necessary, because that way I can actually do a lot more with the energy. It becomes a lot more energy efficient to not just supercharge, because of the way that armor stripping works. So you basically give Soul Gate an opportunity to strip that armor first, and then when you supercharge, you're doing even more damage. That makes it a lot better. I believe we have only one character left. Ah, done. Awesome. So, let's have a look at the build that I am using with Wisp. It is going to be actually a little bit more interesting than a normal build. So here is the build that I'm using with Wisp. It is a 3-former build, hence I made a lot of use of that Quadra XP fortnight. Now, the big thing is that we're going to be using Wisp as a super tank in the form of Umbral Vitality that is being buffed by Umbral Intensified due to the way that the set mods work. We also have Guardian for the Arcane, and we're also using Adaptation as well. This is also coupled with the fact that we are using 210% power strength, ladies and gentlemen, which of course means that the reservoirs, specifically the Vitality mode, is going to be giving us a whopping 630 health right from the get-go. This of course brings our health from 850 to somewhere around the 1440 range. That's really good. But on top of that, we're also going to stack Elemental Ward. Now in this case, I'm using the Heat version of Elemental Ward to give us an additional 419 health. That's why we were going past the 1800 mark or thereabouts. So that is of course really strong. This of course is to allow us to use Hunter Adrenaline and all that good stuff. Of course, you may be thinking, okay, if you're going to use Vitality modes, why even bother using something like Umbral Vitality? And this is mainly just so that if I find myself in a situation where I have no more energy and my modes are about to expire, I can still rely on the backup 850 health as a way of getting more energy through the power of Hunter Adrenaline. This is basically so that I can be more or less certain that I'm not going to be in a terrible state where I will not have any more health left. Now, of course, this is just a Thicc build with 2 Cs, and of course there is a way to actually make this the Ultra THICCC build. And we're going to accomplish it by making a very small change, which is to actually swap out Transient Fortitude for Blind Rage. Now, this actually turns this build to become so thick that you actually end up with potential energy management problems, because that 45% energy efficiency, in my experience, is quite disappointing when you run out of energy really quickly. But if you can somehow manage it with some way, shape or form, then of course you are going to be able to do a lot with it. And that's pretty much it. Right now in the background we are using the THICCC build, which of course means that we're getting a lot more health out of it. As you may notice, the maximum health is actually sitting at the 2000 mark now, as opposed to the 1800 mark. So that is of course going to be really fun. Now, ultimately, you will get more effective health out of your Wisp if you actually go for Ice Elemental Ward as opposed to Heat Elemental Ward. In both cases, it seems like the extra armor as opposed to the extra health is actually more valuable. But sometimes, just sometimes, we want to see big numbers. So in this case, I will allow for big numbers go burr, and we are going to go for the Fire Elemental Ward instead. But keep in mind, again, you will probably get more EHP out of using the cold elemental ward for that extra armor on top of something like Arcane Guardian. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. What do you reckon about this form of Wisp? Do you reckon you'll use this form of Wisp? Or do you reckon you'll stick to something like Dispensary Wisp or something like that? Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more WarFrame content, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.